the show out and then bring the clip in if you want to.
All right.
Am I on stage? Yeah, I'm on stage. It's recording. Yeah.
Okay, we ready. We live.
Yeah, buddy. We
We
here.
live. Shout out to Peapod Cove in the building.
What's up, baby? What's up? What's going on?
Yo, the illest reactions, the illest soft man era, soft guy era videos on the net. It's a pleasure
Yeah.
to have you, brother.
I'm always up for something new. Let's get it. I'm always up for something new. We in
So
a
I
new.
mean, how your day going? How you been, man? Well,
It's been
what's in
pretty
that cup
good.
over there? What's in the cup over there, man?
I got a little juice that I've been brewing for a couple of months now that I'm tasting today, but something
Months.
to give the mind a little, a little sprinkle, drizzle, if you know what I mean.
I got you. I got you. I think I might need to go cop some of that, man. This dude
Yo,
over there enjoying
I
life.
got I got 3 batches of this shit that it's when it's ready, I'll let you know.
All
I'll
right, all
let you know
right.
when it's ready.
Put hair on your chest. So, all right. So, what we doing today? We talking about Jaguar Wright.
All
She's
right.
like the woman of the year next to Cat. Well, I mean, Cat Williams is the man of the year. He the one who started everything. Now we got Jaguar Wright. We got Orlando Brown. We got a bunch of people exposing Hollywood and exposing the music industry for the monster that it is. I'm saying allegedly, right?
At this point, I don't think you need to say allegedly when it comes to Hollywood. Just
Hey,
saying.
listen, I haven't seen no freak off footage. I'm on I'm on YouTube all the time. They keep
Well,
saying they got freak off footage. I haven't seen shit yet. I mean, I haven't seen
because
any.
you'll never see that stuff on YouTube because those types of people don't just put things on YouTube.
Nah, but you go online, you still don't see it online either.
No, you
Nothing.
you can't bring equipment into a freak off party. The only person that's allowed to record at that freak off party is the person throwing the party.
No, but they got the tapes though, right? I'm assuming
Nah,
they
no, they
confiscated the
ain't got
tapes. Where's,
nothing. We
where's
don't
the
know what
footage?
they have. I
I'm
don't think
seeing. Go
I
ahead.
don't think they have anything, and I
They
don't
say
think
they
it's
got
tapes
Beyonce.
anymore.
They say they
More of
got Jay
today's stuff
Z.
is
They got
digital
all these
files,
people though.
huh?
They say they got Beyonce, Jay Z, all these people on film.
It's possible. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all. But a lot of today's stuff is digital. It's all digital files, and if you got a good computer and you can hide your digital information,
Mm.
it's not far fetched to think that a lot of this stuff wouldn't get out. You know,
Yo, they said it was VH. What did they say? VHS tapes
nah,
with
dude. You
with
know how
with,
old VHS tape
with
is?
Scrooge on it.
Nah, that's BS. Like, what came after VHS? 8 millimeter. Then there was, you know what I'm saying?
DVDs.
VHS is the old over your shoulder,
Yeah,
type. Nah,
they had the mini tapes. They had the mini. I actually got one of those still. Actually,
my question would be, how long has the free course been going on? Because Diddy, you got to think back. When he got the Bad Boys, what we talking, 25, 30 years now?
right?
So you think it goes back 30 years for the freak off parties, the Diddy parties?
Oh, for Diddy parties, yeah, but
Yeah.
he been involved in freak offs since before that because he was a record exec. He used to work for what Def Jam or some record label
No,
before
he
he.
was at was it Jive?
Yeah,
Because he
and he
was
was working
Mary
for
J's
Clive Davis, right?
he managed Mary J and everything when he was over there.
Nah, but he was a grunt at first. I think he was working for like Clive Davis or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. There's a whole long
Yeah.
story on that. He was actually in college and he left to go work for, what was the other guy's name? Is
Lucian, not Lucian Grange.
it's someone else he
I
went to
think it
work.
was Clive Davis or
No, no,
Quincy Jones.
no. It's somebody else. There's another guy. I can't think of who it is right now, but I think between all those guys, Clive and they the one that persuaded him to leave college
Mm,
and come work, because it was a situation when he was going back and forth from Howard to New York like
Right.
4 times a week, like 4 hours one way type stuff, and then eventually ended up leaving to get a position at the label at
I,
Jive. And he was
I
actually
think
fine
that's when the parties actually started.
because
Yeah.
what happened was he got fired, and
Right. And
then
he started his own
Clive
thing.
gave him the 10 million to start Bad Boy.
Okay.
So it was kind of like they pushed him out the way to give him a deal to make it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those weird things because they were grooming him from a younger age as well.
Facts. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's some of these people up there on the top where they have things connected to them that now we're seeing it appear with people like Drake and and even the guy we're gonna go into, DJ Academics. He's been linked
Mhm.
to exactly what we're gonna talk about today.
Facts. He did have a video where he was talking about going to the restaurant, meeting with a bunch of high powered elites in the industry. So, but I mean, so we want to say that his predecessors groomed him, right?
Yes. Who did he?
Right.
Yes. No.
So
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt.
so do you think hurt people hurt people?
Yes.
All right.
And
So
I think that the traumas pass to the next one and to the next one.
mhm,
But I think it changes though. It doesn't always come in the same intensity that it was given. Like just because sometimes it could be violent doesn't mean it's gonna be that same way on the other end. It could come because a lot of abuse could be very mental, and mental abuse to
right.
me is worse than physical abuse because when it's physical, you can fix it. But when
Mhm,
you mentally get in someone's head and you torment them and
mhm.
you change who they are as a person, it becomes beyond human nature, you know?
Listen, and that shit, like back in the day, the government used to do little
What do
experiments
you
where they
mean
would
used to?
create schizophrenic
What do you mean
schizophrenic.
used to?
Whoa,
They
my
still
bad.
doing
They
experiments.
still do, but they would make people compartmentalize certain parts of themselves so they could survive, and then they would just click it on and then click it off. But I asked the reason I asked you this is because why do you think? Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't enjoyable at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Even when he was being groomed by these elites before he started doing his own thing. So do you think like well let me ask you this. What makes a person not stop something from the giddy up?
Well, what wouldn't make them stop is because what's promised to them. What's the end game? If the end game is I'm going to be a billionaire in 20 years, then yeah. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? If
like
you
Cassie,
if
why
you
did what
if because okay, you got to look at it like this.
uh,
Like Diddy was in college. He was at Howard University. It wasn't like he was not doing it. He was going to be something good.
right, right.
And the thing is, okay, for predators don't just prey on anyone.
Yeah,
They
they have a
already know who their target's gonna be. They have somebody that's weak-minded, somebody that is gonna need something, somebody that will allow that, somebody that might already been going that way. You know what I'm saying? So they know it's just like a lot of these people that do things to get a prize. At the end of the day, they probably was always curious. And that was the opportunity they got to actually, you know what I'm saying? Because the ones that's always rejected it has been straight men that's always said certain things. So at the
right.
end of the day, like I said, you as a predator, you pick out your prey. And I feel like a lot of these predators know what the prey is going to be. So he could have been marked from a while before he even got marked.
Like
So
Justin Bieber.
the thing is, the real question you're probably asking me is can you change someone into a predator if there never was?
Of course.
And that's something I really can't answer because it could change. You know what I mean?
Yo, they make soldiers all the time. They
Yeah,
make
they make
soldiers all the
soldiers.
time, son.
I think so. I think they make soldiers.
But the reason I ask you, because like when you got people like Cassie and stuff like that, who's been down and enduring that abuse for years now, right? You
Right.
seen people come, Paul. You seen people go. You know what I'm saying? So why didn't if you felt strongly enough to sue this man for however many $1 million, you know what I'm saying? Why didn't you feel strongly enough about it to stop it and stop other victims?
Well, here's the thing with that. Even if I think she's the FBI's biggest accomplice or whatever you want to say, because
Informant?
informant, because if she ever goes, like, if any of these pedophilia allegations come up and they find out she's involved, like she actually performed things with them, she could be charged as well.
I
Because
mean, I think she should be.
right,
I
that's what
think
I'm saying.
I think
So
I think
there's a
anybody.
possibility that
Yeah.
maybe she already has, and that's why she's working with the government, and she's
Mm,
saying, "Hey, I'm coming clean. This is what happened. He made me do it," and she's getting in front of it because I'm sure they already know.
right.
You know what I mean? So I'm looking at it from that angle, like, because you got to really remember is when you in a predator's environment, they control the show. And even when you see past interviews, and I remember the one Instagram post when they showed her curling up on the ground, but at the
Mm,
time we didn't know he was whooping her. You know what I mean? And it
right.
looked in the video like she was just being and you know what I'm saying, not knowing what it really was. So as a woman living in that environment, it can be very scary. And I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
but
sit here.
she also did say that she escaped a couple times. She went to her
Oh
mom's
yeah, and
house.
he went and got her.
Yeah, she was
Eh,
dating.
Oh
Nah, but
yeah,
I mean,
was
you
the
could get
Kid Cudi thing. But what I'm
right.
saying is it almost becomes like the mob, the mob, you know what I'm saying? Where it doesn't matter where you are, you're not safe. So if you decide, okay, this week I'm going to fucking Vegas, they're gonna come find you in Vegas and bring you back. So after something like that happens a few times, you kind of lose hope. You know what I mean? Because even as a heterosexual man, if that was to
Mhm.
happen a few times, you're gonna be like, shit, I called the cops.
Right, right,
And he
right.
still came back and picked me up because he had cops working for him. He's a known FBI informant. So if you got the feds and the cops working with you for you, then who's really protecting who? And who are
Well,
you
let,
running from?
let me ask you this. I
And
mean, if
every
you
time
were the
you
judge,
run, it makes it worse.
if you were a judge, would you make her complicit in the acts?
Like I said, it all about where you got to look at it like this, because it won't come down to the judge, it will come down to the prosecutor. And if the prosecutor is not putting her as part of what they're going to charge,
Mm.
it doesn't matter what the judge says. It's all about how they present it to the prosecutor. So
I'm
as a
talking about you.
prosecutor, they're going to
What,
present her in the witness as an informant with,
what would you do though? What?
if I was
How
a
do you
judge,
personally feel?
if
How
I
do you
was a
personally
judge,
feel if you was a prosecutor?
hello, hello,
Would
hello,
you
hello.
would you go for
Wait,
her, the
wait, wait. I'm
security
prosecutor or judge?
prosecutor? Would you go for her, the security guards, the kids? Would you go for everybody?
Nah, not as a prosecutor.
Me, I'll clean house, bro. I'm cleaning
Wait,
house.
wait, 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 wait. Hold on. What do you mean?
Meaning, I would take her as complicit in the act because she saw other people, even if she wasn't taking part in the act, she saw people go through the same thing that she did,
All
or
right.
she
Well,
probably knew of people going through it.
here's my thing.
Mm.
Is she giving information, and how much? If
Right,
she if she
but if that's
brings down, okay, if she brings down the Diddy empire,
mm.
she's walking. She has to
Yeah,
walk.
but at
No
the
matter
same
what
time,
she did, no matter what she did, she has to walk. Has to.
yeah, but that's
There's
what Diddy going to do. If that's the case, that's what Diddy's going to do, and that's probably what he's in the process of doing right now.
well, my thing is when we say take him down. He's in prison, right?
Is he in prison? I
Is he
don't
in
think
prison?
so.
I'm
I don't
saying
think
he's
it.
in prison.
No, I don't think
He
he's in prison.
no no. I'm saying if she walks, if
Uh-huh.
they take if he ends up in prison and possibly even one of his sons end up in prison because it seemed like there's some sketchy stuff there too,
Yeah, he beat somebody up allegedly.
then she walks. She has to walk. How could she not?
I don't think that's justice, bro.
What's
I think when you see things, you should say if you see something, say something. You know what I'm saying?
well?
Because
How about
hold on a second, before Diddy could get his hooks into her, say, yo, you better not say something, or I'm gonna bomb your boyfriend car, or I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. These other people still had it out in the beginning. I'm pretty sure.
of course they had that. No, well, it's just like Orlando Brown said, you know what you're signing up for. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you're around Diddy, from a lot of alleged stuff that's been said, you don't really have a choice. You know what I'm saying? If he liked you and he was wanted to F on you, whatever, he gonna push it and make you do whatever he wanted to. Be part of his sick show. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
do you think like do you think it was a money grab at the end of the day?
For who?
You think for Cassie? Do you think it was a money grab?
No.
It was for
No.
justice, you think?
No. You gotta look at, okay, she's been under him for the last what, 15 years, 10
Right.
years?
Hmm.
She hasn't grown or anything has happened as an artist. She hasn't gotten better as a person. She hasn't, and it's like he keeps them in a place where they basically belong to him.
Yeah,
So now
really
that she's
dependent.
leaving him, she doesn't have anything. And in those 10 years, he's grown what, an extra 400 million? Now he's a
Mm.
billionaire from when she was started messing with him, it was like what, 200 million? So
I
now
have
now he's a billionaire. So they say he's a billionaire and she has nothing. So I think it's
the,
fair
the truth shall
because
set you
because
free.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? All the stuff that he's alleged of, all the things that he had her do and all this stuff, I'm not going to sit here and go into saying, oh, it was wrong or whatever. They had an agreement.
Mm.
Pay the money. Pay the goddamn money. And if he had
Right.
paid the goddamn money when he should have paid the goddamn money, he wouldn't be in shit right now with the goddamn feds. You know what I'm
This is the
saying?
fact. This
But
is the
the
fact.
fact that she had to sign to file the shit to let him know that she was serious, and that's what it came down to. But what he didn't expect was after she gained the power to file that, like
Hmm.
five more came right after.
Well, I guess which it brings us to our topic. These whistleblowers, I'm on the fence about them a lot of the times. Because you guys were around during a lot of that stuff. For you to have a whole bunch of stuff to tell, you was around a lot of it. Which brings me to Jaguar Wright. She's the woman of the hour right now. You know what I'm saying? She's exposing all these people. She has a lot of things to say. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about you been to Epstein Island and you took people off Epstein Island, you saved people from being trafficked, and you were around all these people. First of all, you were never an A-list singer. I'm not bashing her. She can sing. That girl can sing. All right. I'm not knocking her talent, but she was never in the forefront. I understand being in the background, you probably see a lot more, but she was never in the forefront, but yet she knows everything about everyone. You know what I'm saying? She's talking about she going to these freak off parties and pulling people out of the freak off parties, and people don't stop her when she get to the door. Why wouldn't they stop you? You know what I'm saying? You're blowing the lid off all this stuff. Why wouldn't they stop you? You know what I'm saying? So I kind of looked at first I was like, dang, she dropping bombs, right? But after I sat and thought about it, I was like, you know all this stuff and you know it for years. Then you wait till you not popping, okay? You wait till you're not popping in the industry to unload on all these artists.
Does she have a book or anything coming out?
The last video I saw, she was talking to Orlando Brown. She's putting out a movie.
A movie?
Yeah, and allegedly she got her own movie.
That's what's
If you
up,
know what I'm
though.
saying.
That's what's up.
I'm
I
trying
ain't
to
gonna
see.
lie. That's what's up, baby.
I'm trying to see it.
Yo, a
I'm trying to
movie.
see it.
Everybody doing book now. She was like, "Fuck that! I'm doing a goddamn movie, bitches."
Right, but allegedly she has her own feature film going on. You know what I'm saying that supposedly might drop. You know what I'm saying?
Is it
I'm
like
gonna have to.
did they say what it was about?
Yeah, it's about corn basically. Is you know what I mean?
It's about corn.
Yeah, corn.
She's in there?
She's a participant.
Okay.
Not corn the vegetable.
Is she oh, I know. I know what we talking about. I
You
got the
threw me
hat
off a
on.
little.
Dude, I'm already in there. I'm like a gooch away from the whole hole. I'm like
Here we
right there.
go.
See,
He
look,
said
I
the
got the hat on.
gooch. He said
You know
the
what I'm saying?
gooch.
The gooch. I'm between the gooch. Yeah.
You a wild, yeah, I don't know, you a wild boy anyway, man. But I mean, let's get into this interview,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Let's check it out.
We're gonna critique it and we're gonna see what's good.
I
I
got
ain't
my
gonna lie.
incense going to get rid of the bad energy. Come on, Jaguar.
If a tape
Now,
drop
wasn't she like? What's her background? She was in the music industry, right?
right,
Because she
yo,
sing.
she can really sing.
So she
Like
was signed to Diddy. She was signed on the Bad Boy.
I have no idea who she was signed to, but I know she came up around the time the
You
Roots
know
was
what? Let's
coming
look
up.
that shit up right now.
Yeah, she was coming
Let me
up
check that
around
shit
the
out.
Roots, Music Soul Child era. You know,
Yeah, that music Soul Child was crazy.
those soul singer era. She was in there, and she was killing it. She could sing. I wish she was still singing instead of ratting on everybody, but but she could definitely sing. But yeah, she dropped this Blue Couch is famous. You know what I mean? She's dropping a lot of bombs. I think sometimes when people get liquored up, they get a little flippy with the mouth too. So you know how who knows how much of this we can attribute to truth and sobriety, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, she was letting it fly. So we're gonna go ahead and check this out real quick.
Let's
I would
do it.
definitely oh, definitely. Hey,
Got it. Drop in that split screen. Yeah, I
Drag
saw already.
last year into this year.
And I
Why
will
people
say
always
this.
like bringing up old shit?
No, we're gonna bring up we're gonna bring up current shit, and
Yeah,
we're gonna
put
talk
her
about some
over
new.
there. Put
But
her
we
over
do
there.
have Jaguar Wright back on the couch, which she made famous,
There
the
you
blue couch.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody really saying
Yeah.
the blue couch until Jaguar Wright
Enlarge
started
Yeah.
her
saying
screen.
it was a light wall at first. Then
Yeah.
Jaguar saying like, no, that's the blue couch. And,
Inside of
That's
the
the blue
iPhone
couch.
made it. They made an emoji, man. Shout out
How
Steve.
wild is
Yeah,
that?
No,
Making
no,
the
no.
blue couch
Yeah, they
is
made
a
a blue
whole
couch as a whole
emoji.
emoji, man.
Just
Yeah,
make her screen
so
large.
put a
Go
light
back
on
to
it.
Put a
the,
light on it.
Thank you for making not only the couch.
what'd you say? I'm sorry. Hey,
no,
for anybody who's listening, this is our first live, so we working out the kinks, all right? But I'm saying
it,
what's going on?
just put it back to the three screens,
Mm-hmm.
and then go back to her main screen on the computer and make that one large, enlarge it by itself, so it would fill the space.
Oh,
Couch famous, the life famous, but giving
There you
us
go.
so much
Perfect,
commentary
like that.
for not only the first time you came, but the second
That's what you
time.
want, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's just start with
There
that.
you go.
And whoever thought you was wrong, this is Jaguar right. This is Jaguar right.
That
So
part.
before we even get started, tell us, how are you doing? How are you
Great.
feeling? Okay. We see you got a beautiful, you look
Yo, I wonder how much money she's getting per interview, son. She's
They
doing
gotta be.
super,
They gotta be paying
she's doing
something.
Radiant.
super good.
And smile.
Yeah.
She's doing super good right now.
You look good.
Yeah.
You look great on camera.
Thank
We're
you.
loving it. We got you back.
No, I'm amazing. I'm grateful. 2023 was a lot.
Was a lot.
And it was a lot fast.
Yeah.
From Martin Luther King weekend, coming back from Shreveport till April 14th, which, by the way, we're about to hit the 1-year anniversary of me going viral, getting, arrested in a pool at a Hilton, live online. Put a 1 in the chat if you can understand by right.
Hey, and just real quick, in that moment, were you still just focused on the chat at that moment?
Yo, I think I actually seen that too.
Yeah.
I seen one video. I think she went to the police department and got arrested outside the shit. She was bugging. She was bugging. But they always make people who tell the truth look crazy. You understand? So,
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, let's get it.
Because they were throwing ones up there like,
Yeah.
the policeman is right there.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure everyone understood my rights.
Oh, man.
They were saying I was crazy. Shouldn't I ask somebody
Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
if they was hearing what I was hearing?
That's amazing.
They said I was crazy.
Oh, man. All right, so let's do it like this. We're gonna loop back to that because that's a whole sag in itself.
anybody
And it's been a crazy year. But the
watching?
reason why, even right now, your old interview that you did last year.
Oh, what up?
Is there anybody watching?
Oh, I don't even know, bro. I'm just going with the flow right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's get into this interview.
Is trending even crazier because you're almost like not Nostradamus, but Nostradamus. What you have said, not only in our interview, but on your own personal lives.
Yeah.
Which
It's shadow
it starts
banned
coming.
constantly.
Yeah, things start coming to fruition.
Yeah.
To where you targeted certain people in that interview, and now you're seeing, I don't want to even say downfall, but you're seeing that target that you put on people's backs.
I'm seeing integrity show up.
Wow.
The day of the raid, I got a lot of notifications. I got a lot of ads. I got a lot of mentions. I got a lot of phone calls. Or as many as I could get because I had to change my phone number again because, they did the bomb threat and then they lied and said that I was trying to commit suicide live online with a knife and sent the police to my door. And
what's that you're showing? That's a
these are the police cards.
Oh, wow.
Of my address that was doxxed by Patrice Garner, Chatty Patty.
And that's illegal. Wow. Doxing
for a bunch of crazy motherfuckers.
What's illegal?
To come
to dox
to where I live.
That's basically going to get somebody's personal information, and then they can do whatever. A lot of people post it online.
Seem like 2024 is exposed, getting everybody exposed.
That's been going on for a long time. Like they could go away. They could
like they turning it up though. It's getting turned.
Oh yeah,
up.
Oh yeah.
Live. Y'all cute.
Another one. Oh.
And another one.
Oh, wow. Okay. So address out there, police looking for you.
Phone number doxed by last YouTube boyfriend.
Everything.
What?
I had a YouTube girlfriend and a YouTube boyfriend. I don't know why they always send the stupid ones. I keep telling them, don't send a stupid mother to do a smart mother's job.
That's real. That's real. And this is about to be a great conversation because when you say YouTube boyfriend and girlfriends.
Yeah, YouTube has been sending me people.
Yeah, we didn't even get
Ever since they had to keep my husband quiet because, once he gets arrested for blowing up the car, he's going to have no choice but to snitch on how YouTube paid him to betray his wife and, make sure his wife went to jail so that they could poison her. to death.
Whoa.
We're gonna circle
Yeah, I might have to dig deeper into their relationship, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
right back to that. Jeez Louise. Oh my God. So when you said the day of the raid, you're talking about the raid on both Miami and California, Diddy's
And New
homes.
York simultaneously.
Wait, New York was
yeah,
attached
the
to
New
that?
York house was raided as well.
Oh
That
wow,
one-
that didn't even. Yeah, they didn't even really.
3 states
Same time.
worked.
AOP.
Yo.
How did he know not to be there, yo?
Because he is an informant for the federal government.
So it's all smoke and mirrors, you think?
No, it's not smoke and mirrors. It's just that who he dealing with ain't the ones running the investigations, but he has inside knowledge. You know what I mean? So it's like if you got somebody working on the inside and they feed you information, and then the boss decides to give you the job, then you can crush it. But if you didn't get the job and the job went to somebody down the road, and it's just becomes a bigger case because now it's to the point where it's out of whoever used to handle it before is out of their heads.
Right.
So he's lost whoever he had in there as an informant. It's still there. Hey, it's coming. He'll know, but he
But
can't
why
stop it.
why let your boys why let your son get arrested? Why not take everybody with you? Why not?
Well, the thing is, it's only him going to get arrested. I mean, unless they did things to
They
get
got
arrested.
arrested.
Right. But what I'm saying is, most of the allegations and most of the thing accused is on him, not them. So they're just there. They're going to go through mental trauma from what happened, but none of them are actually in danger of going to prison or anything, unless they're compromised. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I think the reason
So
they got arrested is because they had paraphernalia on them.
no, they didn't get arrested. Nobody got arrested. They just got
They
put in
didn't?
handcuffs and thrown on the ground and make them look like
Okay, like they're
yeah,
being
right.
detained.
They weren't there for them. There was nothing about them. It was about humiliating them. That
Right,
was
right,
kind of what it
right.
was about. But he knew if he was at home, the humiliation would have been worse because they would have humiliated him in his own home and make
Right.
him look really bad. So he made sure he was not there for that, and that was a smart move. That was very smart.
Mm, we'll see.
Working in tandem, and they did not tell the officer.
Fleeing the scene is never a good idea.
Huh?
Running from the cops is never a good idea, yo.
Well, no, he never ran.
You
There
think
was never.
he been had that flight plan?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think he got inside information because whether or not he had the fight plan, it was his plane. But the bigger question is what was on the plane, because the plane left from California
Plane kept going.
and flew straight to the Caribbean.
Yep.
Went past, like I said, they raided California, New York, and Florida. It did not stop in any of those places. So what was on on the plane? You know what I mean? And that's
And
the biggest thing.
didn't the plane keep going even though he wasn't on it?
Well, he never was on it, but what was on it? And I think it was them getting rid of evidence because they went to Antigua, and in Antigua, the U.S. has no jurisdiction.
There's no
So even if
extradition in Antigua?
nope, so even if I think that's still a British colony, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. Don't cancel me for that. But yeah, it's one of those situations. So they couldn't touch him. So even if he was on the plane and the feds wanted him, they couldn't have touched him anyway. He would have been safe. But they weren't charging him, and he knew that. So he had no reason to try to run. It was just more about humiliation. In my eyes, he would have probably been better off just like telling them to not be home when they show up. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But nah, I don't think his lawyers could have told him not to. That would have been a smart move. You know, don't go in there. It's not safe. You know.
I'm gonna tell you like this, because I got into a car accident not too long ago, and the dude fled the scene.
Oh yeah.
I'm throwing a book at him. You feel me?
I had that happen.
Yeah.
They never. Well,
He
did
grabbed
they
his
find
book.
out who the guy was? They found the
Yeah.
person out.
Yo, the I'm not going to speak on the ongoing case.
No. What
Let's
I'm
get
saying, what I'm saying is, did they find out who the person was that hit you?
yes.
Okay. In my
It,
situation, they didn't find a person. wasn't a hit and run too, but they just kept going. It was at night. I was on my way to work.
yo, dude. His bumper fell off. He threw it in the trunk and then drove to the police department.
Why?
Oh, I don't
Were
know.
you were you a threat there, Mr. Beeman? Were you a
No,
threat that he had
no,
to fled the scene from you? Who
no,
are you?
sir, no, sir.
Who are you?
I'm a teddy bear, man.
Oh,
I'm
this.
as soft as the thing on your head,
And how
bro.
big was this dude? This dude was like 6'5", 280.
Huh. 6'5", 5'8". What's the difference?
And he fled the scene?
Hey, man. I
You're
I think he was getting rid of evidence, but we gonna keep it on. He
so you
didn't
think
look
he
like.
made a stop before he got to the precinct?
Yeah, I think that's what he did. I think he got rid of
See, that's a
evidence.
more believable story. You should have started with that.
He didn't look like he was a sober individual, but we'll see.
So how long
Anyway.
did it take for him to show up at the police station?
Oh, by the time the police got to the scene of the crime, they say, "Yo, the guy's at the police station right now."
he,
And I was like, and you know what's so funny? Because I did not get the dude's license plate or nothing. He could have got off easy.
but he probably had damages too. So even if he in the wrong, his insurance going to fix his car as well.
Yeah, but I was driving. You know what? Anyway,
Yeah.
let's get it back. Let's get back.
Let's
to
get
it.
back to Jaggy.
Who they were raiding. They went in tactical as they were instructed to. They didn't know they was raiding Diddy's house.
Facts.
The
How could they
higher ups
not
didn't
know?
tell anybody because they knew with Diddy
just-
being a
They just get the address. Not everybody know where
Because
Diddy.
it's kind of like when they, well, you got to know that it's not a regular civilian. I think they know that when they get there before they go in. They probably don't know before they leave the station. But once they get to his house, everybody's briefed on who's in there and what the circumstances is. It would be stupid not to,
But by then you all suited and booted though.
because they went in with tactical gear. They didn't go in like regular guns and they went in with tactical stuff, military, locked and loaded.
Right. I don't know why. What he was posed as a threat? Like
Yeah, he was posed as a huge threat. That's why they did what they did.
because of the allegations, right?
No. Well, you remember he did blow up Kid Cudi's car allegedly.
Allegedly.
And there's been gun violence and stuff that's been reported. So yeah, they went in with intentions of him possibly
resisting
giving firepower back. Yeah, let's get back into Jag. She about to start cooking.
informant.
her reckless mouth, yo. Her mouth is wreck. I don't like her mouth. She swear too much, but we gonna get through it.
He had people in the force and they wanted to make sure that went through legit. So they ain't tell nobody whose houses they was going to.
And that's why you see the guns.
The cops didn't know that it was Diddy's house over there in Beverly Hills around the corner from the Playboy Mansion. They didn't know until they seen the kids.
So, what are your thoughts on the show of force, even not knowing?
They did their job.
Facts.
He's a sex worker.
Yeah.
He's got guns and he's got semen-coated fucking VHS tapes.
What?
It's dirty work. That's nasty work. Clean them off, man.
What?
Clean it off.
What
Clean
did
it
she
off.
I would have went in a hazmat suit.
So, let me ask you this:
What?
when you first told us,
Yo, come on, man. He having freak off parties, bro.
Yo, what?
What do you think he's doing in his downtime? They said he had cameras in every room, son.
Listen, we all know that, but to hear the way she explains it, it's just.
Yo, I heard from more. She's not the only person I heard that from, though. I've
I've heard it before. I've heard it from a lot of people before, but it's to
Facts.
hear her the way she Like rewind that a little bit. Well, how did she describe that? That was
You say you need a hazmat suit.
yo.
They did their job. He's a sex worker. He's got guns and he's got semen-coated fucking VHS tapes.
Yo.
Semen coated.
American Pie status.
I would have went in a hazmat suit.
So let me ask you this. When you first told us about your thoughts and what you honeycombs is what you
Yeah, the honeycomb. Shout out to Jamil Peterson. He's added a new one. He called him the Diddy Glover now. Because when he ain't got the Beijing and he say he look like Danny Glover.
Oh, man.
So he's AKA Diddy Glover now. Shout out to Jamil Peterson. I am comedy.
So I want to stay right here. We're going to stay within this pocket, but I'm just curious. What did you know that was going on in the world of Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, that the world didn't know? What did you know back then, 3-4 years ago?
Was gonna come forward.
So how'd you know? What'd you know about what Cat? Because
I wish I could explain.
Yeah,
but if I explain how I knew Cassie was gonna come forward, that could hurt some people.
How does she know this stuff?
Because she's in the rooms.
Bro, she was not even popping while Cassie was together, son.
Here's the thing that I've learned. There's a lot of people that do a lot of things behind the scenes. That's behind, and you may see them in videos or photos. They might be holding a clipboard, or they might be, but they're not really in the forefront. Well, what I've learned now. Those people are the ones that's setting all the parties up, scheduling all the people coming to events. They're the ones responsible for a lot of that thing. So they know exactly who's coming and going. And from what we learned about Diddy, he was using all his artists to actually work for Bad Boy Entertainment as a company. So even if you were an artist on the label, you still had other responsibilities outside of just being an artist. You know what I mean?
So where's Farnsworth Bentley and all this stuff?
From what I've heard, he has a pretty hefty NDA, because I did hear an interview a while back where he did come up and he's sitting on a lot of information.
He's got to know the most.
Yeah.
To be honest. And Jennifer Lopez.
But the thing is with Farnsworth is Diddy has more on him than anything. From what I've heard, I think she may mention that in this interview. Hopefully she does. But yeah, he has a lot of info on a lot of people. So when people, you see them like disappear or they attitudes change, is because they gave up the fight and he won. Yeah, because Farnsworth, he disappeared.
Yeah, but the thing is, I heard NDAs don't stand up in court.
Yes, but you actually have to have somebody that's understand the way things work, because a lot of people don't understand that once you commit a crime, NDAs don't stand up. But you on the outside don't understand that. Like if you're a young woman or a young guy and they make you sign an NDA, you don't go to a lawyer and says, hey, does this really, so you truly believe this is what's going to happen if you talk. So a lot of these young artists, they prey on in those ways where they don't learn the rules till it's too late. Basically.
Yeah, but listen, I do music. If something shady comes along, the first person I'm going to is the lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's not always the same.
And not the label appointed lawyer neither. I'm getting an outside lawyer to look at this stuff.
Right. Well, we came up through the Ice Cube era, and we knew how that ended with NWA. So you learned from that era, but these cats today don't see that. They look at what's right now.
All right, Jag, let's get it.
Which is why the last time I sat on this blue couch, I said what I said. Congratulations, Young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did.
You did say that. That was a bar.
You said that shit.
Did you see something being around Cassie? Did you see anything being around?
I don't spend time around Cassie, and I haven't seen Cassie in person since she
Take
was with
the
Ryan
mic off,
Leslie.
the mouse off of the thing, so the things will
Hey
go.
yo, as far as what she just said?
Take them out when you after you click. Take the mouse off of
No,
it.
I'm talking about her. What she just said.
Cassie did.
You did say that. That was a bar.
You said that shit.
Did you see something being around Cassie? Did you see anything being around?
I don't spend time around Cassie, and I haven't seen Cassie in person since she was with Ryan Leslie.
Was there something in her eyes that you saw? The way, like now
I'll
that
put it to you this way: there are mutual acquaintances between her and I, and that's as far as I can go.
okay. When you,
I don't talk to her, but I speak to her.
did you get a chance to see her indict?
Yo, she is so dramatic, son.
What? I
She,
don't talk to her, but I speak to her.
yeah, like her whole demeanor and
So
everything. Like she's
something's up. Like what do you like? I don't talk to her. I speak to her.
she probably
What's the
does a
definition of
telephone
speak?
game.
Hey
She
Google.
sees she sends.
Definition of
Well, I don't know, cause you know how they say you listen to a song and they'll be like, "Yo, the song speaks to me." Maybe she means to like in that sense, but or maybe she has like she says they have people that move in the same circles. Maybe they're passing messages back and forth in some way. Maybe not really sure. I don't know what she fully means by that.
indictment,
well, wait,
what
hold
she
on, hold on,
claimed
hold on,
happened?
hold
Oh
on,
no, I
hold on.
reviewed
Pause it
Okay.
real quick.
all the files, and
The definition of speak: say something in order to convey information, an opinion, or a feeling.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Which is you got to think about what she said. Say
I don't talk
something
to her,
in
but
order to
she's
convey the
like speak to
information,
her.
an opinion or feeling to speak. So when she say I don't talk to her, I speak to her. So that's information, opinion, and feeling. That's
I think personally, I think what she means by that is the same people that know her and know the both of them.
uh-huh.
When she goes to bring them information, she expresses how she feels on it, and that person goes back and tells Cassie next
Okay.
time they see each other. I think that's what she mean by that. But
She's no different than Cat. They choose the words. They don't just use any word. They use specific words.
yeah,
And
and
the
it
way
kind of still leaves people in the dark. Like I wish all these whistleblowers would just drop the whole thing, man. Just stop trying to go on Club Shay Shay multiple times. Stop trying to go on the Blue Couch multiple times. Stop.
ain't
Drop the
nobody
whole
repeat
thing.
ain't nobody repeat on Shay Shay.
No, I'm just saying. If you got something to say, why you got to go and say it on
Well,
this
the whole
platform,
the
on
whole
that
Club Shay
platform?
Shay thing happened because all those people were on the show prior and they
Right, but
brought
then
up stuff and they lied on him. So he went on the show to expose them.
but then he went to other
But
platforms
they're
and said
all
the
part
same
of it.
thing.
No, not really. Shannon was the only one that got those gold nuggets. No one got that. No one else got the
What's
interview.
name did? What's the other guy?
No one.
The guy
No
he went
one.
on the show afterwards.
Nobody got the interview that Cat gave him. Not even Rogan. Nobody. That was a boring Scientology science talking about weird stuff. That interview was just out to
Oh, you know
sea.
how she get down. You
Like
know how Joe Rogan
yeah,
get down.
I've watched him. I watched all the interviews. It was a good interview. It was like a
Mhm.
good sit down, but it was just about in his. He kind of brought Cat into his world. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Where on the Shannon is more like, yo, what's going on? Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to antagonize you. I'm not here to interview you. I'm just here to basically like the thing I like with Shannon is he asks questions that the public wants to know. So he's kind of the air between the public and the celebrity. You know what I mean? Because when you see these celebrities go on certain shows, they always get asked the same effing questions, the same,
Fact.
and you'd be like, yo, we don't give a crap about that, But you go on Shannon, he'd be like, yo, I heard you were caught drunk back in '82. What was that about?
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You hit him with real questions, you'd be like, oh shit, damn, how'd you know about that? I thought we had a cease and desist. And no, 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 no. And that's what I like about that show. And you find out things that you normally would not. You know what I mean? So I don't look at Shay Shay as a place. It's become where a lot of people went and spilled some tea, but
Mhm.
I think that was unnecessary because what was prior. You know what I mean? And you look at everything going on with
He wanted
Jaguar,
to go to the scene of the crime to
right? And now you're
clean
looking
it
at
up.
the stuff with Jaguar. You know what I mean? If Kat didn't have the interview he had starting the year out, she wouldn't be where she is right now. She would have
Nah,
probably
she still would have been that. This some
yes, but
heavy.
what I'm saying is after he dropped what he dropped, people
Mm,
say, "Oh, maybe Jag is telling the truth." And when they
right,
see the Orlando Brown interviews with her, they're more like to say, "Okay, maybe we need to stop and listen," because if you really look back, everything she said has come to light. You know what I mean? From even the stuff she talked about. Kat's been talking stuff for years too, but until
right,
the
right.
Shannon show, no one actually heard what he was saying until that show. If you go back to shows before that, he's talked about all that stuff on there,
Yeah,
but nobody was
his
listening.
comedy sets, all that.
Right. But once he got to the Shannon show and Shannon like let him know, yo, this is the spot,
Hmm.
and he just let it all out. Where now here's the thing: if he was on this show or any other show, they would have stopped him from saying stuff because they're all tied into the same people he's, what I mean, the one that runs a lot of stuff going on. But with Shannon, he's not tied to that. That's his personal shit. You know what I mean? He got fired from he left, the skip show, or whatever. So now he's
Right,
everything he's
racist Skip
doing is
Bayless.
based on us, the fans. You know what I mean? So he's pretty much built his own brand now. So he doesn't need anybody, if you really think about it.
Hmm. Yo, we got like 8 minutes left. Hold on a second.
8 minutes.
Everything that she said is
We've been flowing. Hold on a second.
everything that I said with Storm Monroe 3.5 years ago. Exactly what I said it was.
You want to go in for an
Were
hour?
you surprised about anything that came in?
No,
Wow. So
nobody else should have been either. Young Jock, you diddy doo-wop bop.
What? Young Jack got bopped.
You.
You never
Because
see Young Jock in the hair weave, man? Come on, man.
you told the truth, Jock. And then after Diddy called you, you went back and tried to clean it up. But your all about is off the Stevie J's. You Diddy doo-wop bop.
Mm.
Do you feel like that's the reason why this beef, but that Stevie J stands where he stands between the beef with 50 Cent and Diddy?
I don't know where Stevie J stands. I only know Stevie J sitting on a drum set or fuck. I don't know where he stand.
Man.
I know what he stand up in.
Oi.
And I know what done stood up in him.
Question: What is the best e-commerce
What
business to start
standing?
today? Is it drop shipping from China and selling on
It ain't
Shopify?
business.
Long delivery time, low margins, and community.
It ain't business.
Take that.
Oh shit.
So wait, so when you heard
Bitch, I can't stand these. Like for real, like I'm just tired. Let's keep it a bean. All these niggas. You're not even gaming because you won't claim it.
God
No, you
damn.
want to sit around and pretend to like bitch. That's what y'all do. And then you get these hard Jocelyn.
Yo, Jocelyn is a G. Jocelyn will break something off on you, bro. Okay, you seen the fight after what was it? The Mayweather fight
Nah.
backstage. Yo, when you get a chance, go look at that. Yo,
He was
Jocelyn,
fighting?
she's a man, bro. She's a man.
so I'm just
Like
curious.
these are You like half man. No disrespect,
What?
but Jocelyn rough.
Them shoulders is.
And the way she like running up on, I already know she done strapped up on you.
Ooh.
Damn.
And we not talking about the hammer, okay?
So, Jack, let me ask you. There's one. Some of the shocking things
I hear
we
that
heard.
bitch mean with a harness.
Oh. Okay.
The harness.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you this. I'm sure somebody's already asked you this, but have you ever been to a P. Diddy party?
Yeah. Several. Many. Honestly.
And so can you take us through like what goes on like when you were there?
What did I say when y'all asked me about why was the TD Jakes at the Diddy party?
Yeah.
What'd I say?
Shout out to TD Jakes. He stepped down. He did the right thing. He stepped down. Shout out to TD Jakes. Passed the power bottom himself.
Money
Right.
and sex.
So did he?
Were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his house?
Hey, don't let King Combs hear you say that. he ready to
No Diddy.
run up on 50. Okay?
Yeah, we got a new diddler out there.
Man, please. This dude, listen.
Houses
No.
that he's recording these.
He is the J. Edgar Hoover of hip hop.
The Watergate.
Y'all done seen him put on the pyramid with a skirt?
What?
So let me ask you: when you hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come and what they call freak offs now,
Yeah.
that is something. Is that something normal that
Yeah.
happens in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Freak offs.
Hey.
Okay.
Yo, to be honest, I don't know why people are so surprised, bro. We see that in movies.
Yeah.
Like when they go overseas, they go to these Yakuza clubs and stuff.
Well, that's the thing.
They be having these rooms.
There's a lot of delusional people out there as well, where they don't understand how some people have fun.
Man, listen. But I don't understand why people. I think they're more surprised at who participated in them, but don't be surprised that they're actually happening. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Everybody know that. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
How many times I got these is wild.
So do you feel like people when they hear pink cocaine, Young Miami has to bring across? That's,
Wait, the Tusi.
yeah, the Tusi. That's what they call.
I found out. I talked to my drug
What the
guy
hell is the Tusi?
because I wanted to be.
She about to tell you right now. Hold on, wait a second. Oh no. Okay, hold on a second. Run it back. Okay.
Informed because people was calling it Tusi, that's calling it the Tunchi. I didn't know which one it was.
Yeah, that's
so
Lil
I
Wayne.
talked to my drug guy, and my drug guy filled me in. And then it made perfect sense. Tusi.
Talk to him.
Drugs with Jaguar.
Let's talk.
Drugs education.
101.
Now keep in mind, she said that her pops used to hustle, and she said she used to hustle too. So she probably know what she's talking about.
So Tusi is the cocaine, but they take the ketamine and cook it up,
Ketamine.
and they fold it into the coke. Now, if you don't know what ketamine is what they call on the
Don't
street
say it.
special cat.
The horse trick.
It's a veterinary drug. It's a horse tranquilizer.
I've had it.
Now, gay men have been using this for years.
Wait,
See,
what?
back
I say I've had it.
All right, pause.
It's funny because
How does
I've had
it numb you up, right? That shit numb you the fuck up, don't it?
Nah, I had it in at a festival in 2016, 17 in Oregon. I hit it in a hashish pipe.
Hey.
Yeah, it was like they say you get a drunk feeling. It's a different feeling. Different
So
feeling.
it's a downer.
It's definitely supposed to be a downer, but it kind of makes you feel like you're down. But
in the day, if you went to a gay
wouldn't say
party or a
something.
gay rave, there was
What up?
if it was a drug that I would say, oh, you should do, it wouldn't be that.
Nah.
certain drugs that you will always find on hand. Viagra.
Always have.
Oh yeah, this one.
Blue Chew Man.
Easy sell.
Ecstasy, Special K, and cocaine.
Cocaína.
Now, see, the cocaine keep you up all night, but unfortunately, it gives you limp noodle because of what the blood flow is. So you who wants to fuck with a half-hard dick all night. So that's why you have the Viagra to make sure that the dick involuntarily stays hard while you're numbing your fucking self with the coke. Now, see, the ketamine, that's a horse tranquilizer. So that relaxes all your muscles.
Oh.
You could get fucked by 80 fucking ton gorillas.
Hey, yo.
What? Did she just say that?
She said you could get hit by King Kong, bro.
That's the first time I heard ketamine being used in that. Well, KK been used in that term. Like, it's the first time I'm hearing this stuff.
Yo, then what is the point?
Wow.
What's the point?
I thought M and the other stuff was more, but seemed like this KK is stronger.
That Tusi.
You wouldn't feel a thing. So now,
What's the point?
your dick is gonna stay hard. You numbed up and you high. You got the ketamine in you, so you don't feel shit. And then you add the ecstasy to put in the feeling that you've now blocked
There
out.
it goes. There it
And now
goes.
you got a party.
Freak off cocktail.
Yeah. So now the two.
Yo, you see, get him to the Greek, right?
Yeah.
I think the Tusi is the Jeffrey. That's what I think.
Yeah.
The Tusi.
Remember, was it you I was telling about that movie? That's Diddy.
Yeah,
That's who he really is. Get him to the
I
group.
believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Himself in that movie. He was a record exec that sounded off what's the name to bring back
The English guy,
he's played by Brand.
Russell Brand.
Russell Brand. But his
Yep.
name in the movie was Aldous something.
Snow,
Yeah, Aldous Snow.
African child.
Yo, that junk was crazy. But that whole scene when they got to Vegas and Diddy shows up at the Jeffrey and all that,
Yeah,
that's literally
Fuck you
what he
all.
does to a lot of these people in Hollywood when he gave
I
it to the
believe
guy. And I'll never forget the scene, and that was Jonah Hill. It wasn't like these were
Yep.
no-name celebrities. That was Jonah Hill and freaking Russell Brand.
Yep.
And there's a scene where Diddy sends the girl Destiny to take Jonah Hill up to the room and make him his destiny, whatever. And he's sitting there, and all of a sudden she pulls out a dildo and sticks it in his mouth, and he goes, "Did you Plurell that?" And you're like,
What?
where did that come from? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was crazy. And you kind of like, once you understand now, like, yo, that was Diddy's movie. Like,
That's
if he
that
was
Diddy.
in it, he had a lot to do with it. So a lot of this things that's out of pocket,
Mm-hmm.
but
Hey, they say art imitates life, right? There you have it.
See,
so just wait, hold on.
They done
You just
skipped.
mad at it. Hold on. So just because your life is sketchy, it has to
Mhm.
appear in my art.
Well, I mean, you know, on set they have people who make things as real as they can be. People who participate in certain acts, like when they want to do witchcraft in movies, they have a witch on site.
Exactly.
They have
But
CIA on site. They have all these things on site.
so okay, we're in a situation where I'm a heterosexual male,
Mhm.
and you tell a woman to go take care of me, and the first thing you're gonna do is stick a dildo in my mouth.
She's freaky, bro.
It doesn't matter. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not normal.
It's not.
Right.
But think about it. If he's sending her up to the room to do stuff, she's done it before. I'm
Right,
pretty
right.
sure she's been around a lot of freaky dudes, so she going
Yeah, but
see
here's the
what the
thing.
limit
Here's
is
the
first.
thing. That was put in by the execs personally. That wasn't just some random chick pulling a dildo out. That was put in by Diddy and his
Of
people.
course.
And you're like, here is a grown well-known actor and you're going to just try to deflower him or devalue him right in front of the public like that.
Bro, they do it when you trying to get a deal and stuff like that, and they send you to the stylist. You know what I'm saying? They send this they send a stylist there, whether it be male or female. They're there to feel you out. Pause. They're there to feel you out.
I think
See
so.
what you're open to. They'll start by trying to put you in some stuff that you wouldn't normally wear. Then they going to try certain things, and if you're attracted to them, they're going to say, "Yo, come to this party. You know, I'll be there." Blah blah blah.
Yep.
It's all set up from the beginning. From that first phone call, they call you like, "Yo, we want you to come out to LA." They got it planned for you, bro.
True. That is true.
But yeah, I believe maybe not necessarily. I believe that actually happens. And I believe that's why it was in the movie.
Okay.
Soften them up. You know what I'm saying?
They done skipped all the steps. They condensed it.
Wow.
So you got the cocaine in there, and then you got the ketamine in there, and they say that some of the dealers add the ecstasy in there. Now the Viagra, you still got to take that solo.
Yeah.
But with the Tulsi, you got all of that. The gay cocktail.
Oh.
Off cocktail in the one thing. And the reason why it's pink is because they put the food coloring in it. They think, he said he think they got it from the Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
You remember how they was making the meth, and they made it a special color. So they done that with the Tulsi.
Wow.
It's the food coloring.
You think that
as if you need more. When did high not get high enough? Like, I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, to the point where you have to fly it across, like, I need that here tonight. Can you get that here? Like,
I need that here. You got 3 drugs, powerful drugs, and food coloring.
How did people not die?
That's the question. Like,
shit.
How did they not die?
Some of them, I think,
especially if they flip, they slipping it in drinks. I heard they said they got different like champagne bottles. Some of them got this, some of them got that, some of them is actual champagne. Like, yo, people can OD easy.
Yeah, of course they can.
Okay.
You are numb. You are wired. You pop that Viagra. You a f***ing machine.
You feel like a horny zombie. That's how you feeling out with it.
You anything. You a brick wall wouldn't even feel it.
I'm sure there's footage of that.
Like real rap. Like that right there is like, that's like, you know, cut me over right now, man. I ain't even gonna bleed. Like, it's wild. Like this Tulsi shit. Now I see how Young Miami can take all that pressure. She on the Tulsi. They be thinking these is over here like,
hey, yo, was Young Miami Diddy's son's girlfriend first, or was it somebody else?
I think he was his son's girlfriend first, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure about that.
That's some weirdo shit.
Yeah, I think
this
he
is
was
why
dating
I
the
stopped
first
shopping on Amazon, and you should too. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
Hey, your daddy,
killing the game.
How would you feel if your dad stole your girl, yo?
Man, that's some diabolical shit.
Man,
they don't feel nothing. That's why they do it.
You don't feel nothing.
Young Miami put out a tweet a while back and basically was into it with, I guess, one of Diddy's other women. Mm-hmm. And she basically said, if I wanted you to eat my cat, Diddy would have had you on your knees by now.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that was really like her telling on herself before she knew things were going to hit the fan?
No,
like
I think that was her being herself because she's a dumb.
Damn.
I think she was just telling the truth because it's almost as rough as Nicki Minaj with females out here. I hear she lace front all the time.
Hold on. Go back.
Throwing them in her nasty ass
Go back a little bit. What she just say about Nicki Minaj?
Like she rough.
New things were gonna hit the fan.
No,
like
I think
this.
that was her being herself because she's a dumb.
Damn.
I think she was just telling the truth because it's almost as rough as Nicki Minaj with females out here. I hear she lace front all the time, snatching up and throwing them in her nasty ass twat. Like when I think of the title of her show, I'm like, is that what your victims be saying? Carisha, please.
Oh.
What?
Man. Damn.
Damn.
Okay.
That was not Nikki. That was her alter ego Roman that was doing that. Okay.
Please, Carisha, stop, Carisha, please.
So you're saying that Carisha is
She's a predator no different than Nicki Minaj.
Bees in the trap.
She likes that shit. That shit turns her on. Wild bitch. And her in the sexy red and the Sukianas and all this shit. The saucy Santanas.
Yikes.
Oh, fuck a lot of them.
She said,
Say this.
Yo, Saucy had Act scared, yo. He had this dude crying. Saucy had Act crying on his live, bro.
Who act?
The DJ Akedmics.
Are we still gonna go to act?
You know what? Let's go to Act, yo. Let's go. I think Jaguar got her stuff off. Hold on a second. But yo, yeah, Act.
He's got a lot of new allegations out.
Oh yeah. I think he did that, yo. I really do.
Did what?
I think because the allegations is that he either participated or was in the vicinity of SA of some girl that he was
I
dealing
think
with.
he was involved. The one, okay. This battle that just finished between Kendrick and Drake has exposed a lot of people, and Akedmics being one of them. And right now he's compromised big time, and you could see him a lot of lies that he's made up that's coming to light now. And I remember when this happened with the lady, and they went after her because the situation was kind of like, I guess Academic has a lot of cameras in his house. It's a lot of civilian stuff. So
They all do.
He made it seem like it was all, he wasn't involved, you know? But he's like that type of person that tells on himself a lot. You know, he's that undercover geek that tells on himself, I guess.
Right.
Back then, I remember when he came out, they didn't really give her the benefit of the doubt. But now that you're looking back, and we just watched that Jaguar White video, and this is where I'm gonna link them, because in that video, she talked about the new champagne color, like Breaking Bad, right? And Ack is linked to some of the stuff that Drake may have been doing, and Diddy, and basically what they do is they give these women this alcohol, champagne, and it's laced with things.
Right.
And because in one of the videos, it was kind of compromising because she didn't even know she was doing that. The only reason she knew is because she saw the video. You know what I mean? So why would you show a video to a SA victim of them getting raped if you knew you drugged them or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like
was he the one who drugged her though?
Well, allegedly, this is just speculation. I'm thinking, because a lot of this stuff is linked together. Like, you think about what will make a person do something, because we just watched the Jaguar White video, right? And remember what she told us, that we ain't gonna repeat the drugs, but she said what the drugs were that would make you want to take a donkey,
Right.
do all this stuff. So they lace the stuff that they give these young girls or young boys, and they lace it with that stuff. So the fact is, they don't even know they're doing it half the time because they're so out of it.
But
And
according to the video, though, like the videos I've seen the video where he's live streaming
yes,
and the girl's going off in the background.
right, you can hear somebody's yelling and screaming, and
Yeah,
he claims it was a joke or something, but it just looked conspicuous, like from
he
start.
from what I heard, he said that's when the cops came to remove her. That's when she started wilding out. So it wasn't even during the act. It was when he's trying to get her
Well,
removed from his
if
house.
he claims that the cops came to remove him, there should be receipts on file. So
There should be. There definitely should
I
be.
don't think that's something we'd be worried about.
All right, let's see what this video talks. This is named Academics Deletes IG After Accuser Shows Proof of Grape. Okay.
What? I can't see it.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. Let me put this on the screen. You got it? You see that?
Big screen. I'm on the
All right.
big screen. I'm on the big screen.
No, you're not. Let me stop.
Is it
But
this one though?
yeah, no, this is a different one I just saw actually. So we're
Yeah.
gonna react to this straight up.
What was the one we had before?
We had the one.
This one not too long came out.
Yeah,
I,
this one
I
just.
watch his stuff sometimes. Yeah, you can roll with it.
Yeah, I don't even know who this dude is, but I
Yeah,
want to
he's
see.
all right.
All right.
Easy to me. It was hard to read because it doesn't seem like.
Get online in minutes. Web.com's AI builder makes it easy. Simply tell us some info about your brand and
Urban Legend Will Evans, you know what it is, bro? Let's talk about it. Academics is being accused of sexual assault. This is a crazy story, man. I got a video of a woman speaking about it. She's the alleged victim. She's speaking about the experience that she had. She's also suing him for defamation for saying that his homeboys was allowed to run a train on her. Academics allegedly said that publicly. So she's suing him for defamation for saying that. I got a video of the alleged incident where Academics was accidentally on live stream. And people
Yep.
are saying that if this is a real video, people are saying that Academics was on live stream and hurried up and got off because she was screaming so profusely in the background. I also got a video of Academics saying that he doesn't have a problem.
And he was handied up. That dude is always drunk, but he was drunk during that video too.
That dude
Sleeping
is
with
crazy.
minors, as long as they're 17 years old with a college ID. I'm gonna show you guys that. And ironically and sadly, Academics has deleted his Instagram page today or deactivated it today. So it makes him look bad. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on. Check this out.
Damn.
Yo, she's saying stop touching me. That's what I heard.
Didn't do anything. That I just went to your
So what did he
continue to
what
lie
did he
about
do
me.
when he came back into the room? He just shut the stream off?
I believe he shut the stream off.
Because here's the thing. Did they show when he left the stream?
Yeah, they just showed it.
No, when he actually ran off.
Yeah, they just showed it, didn't they?
Yeah, let me see that again.
Yeah, he
Didn't do anything. That I just went to your
See, he's
Today or
not there.
deactivated it today. So it makes him look bad. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on. Check this out.
It doesn't say how long he was away.
didn't do anything. That I just went to your
Yo, I wish we knew what she was saying, bro. I wish we could hear what she was saying.
And continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, academics. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought. Like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You me too, and a kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too.
The bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17.
Oh yeah, this is what you ever heard Act say
You know
this
we're
right
not
here?
on the screen, right? Huh?
Yeah.
Say that
But
again.
you heard this thing that Act said, right? When he was, I guess when he was like in college, he was talking about basically if a chick has an ID, don't matter how old she is, he's gonna hit it.
I didn't hear that. He said that?
Bro.
Wow, that's
He was on some savage time with that.
wow. Damn.
Here it go right here. Here it go right here.
Just kind of mean one's a minor. Bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20.
You were on top of me too.
Yeah.
You me too, and a kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too.
The bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think it was fine.
Yo, you heard the way he said that?
Damn.
He said one's a minor, one's not a minor. Like it's nothing. Like it's just nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's like semantics. Fuck out of here.
I said, listen, man, as long as a chick got a college ID, she's getting fucked. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17. She's going to get this.
All right, man. So there you guys have it. I know that was hard to watch. It was hard to listen to for me. You know, but this is what the article is saying.
Yeah. He said that.
God damn.
And you said that live. Like it was okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? When I was going to college, right? I was taking this. I was never good at math. All right. I'm not ashamed to say that. So I was in this class for like the second time, whatever. And there was this Caucasian chick, you know what I mean? Killing it, smart, super intelligent. Came to find out this girl is 16. I'm saying, you trying to tell me that after I have that knowledge and I run into her at a college party because she has the ID that I'm gonna smash? I don't think so.
Yo.
These dudes, this how you know dudes is either oversexed or they're starved for coot. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the two extremes.
If there's grass on the field, play ball.
Play ball. Listen, they wilding though.
Yeah.
If it was my daughter, this dude would not have a career. We'll just put it like that.
Akedmics sued for RAPE and defamation. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she claims she was assaulted multiple times at the internet personality's home. First by two men who drugged her, and then by Akedmics himself. Akedmics is facing this lawsuit. It says the lawsuit.
Yo, this sounds kind of similar to what this dude was going through a couple of years ago. Charlemagne, you remember that?
Vaguely.
So apparently, Charlemagne invited this underage girl and her friend to a party at this little. I don't know if it was. I think it was like on an army base, like some living quarters, right?
Okay.
And apparently, he went to the girl's house, talked to the girl's mom. He knew that she was underage and everything. Invited her to the party. The mom let her go, and she ended up getting raped by the guys that were there and allegedly Charlemagne himself. So this is like almost a mirror. I'm gonna send you the links to that, but it's almost identical what this is going on.
Was filed by her after meeting him online in 2021. She alleges that on July 16, 2022, Akedmics contacted her and invited her to his house in New Jersey. Not suspecting any ill intentions, even though they allegedly hadn't seen each other for almost a year. When she arrived, however, she was met by two men whom she did not expect to be there. She claimed that the two men drugged her drink, put something in her alcohol before assaulting her and raping her on academic.
In the other video that I didn't pull up, she said that they were all in the car together, like all three of them came to pick her up. But in
So
this
she
statement,
didn't get Ubered there?
she I guess, did she get Uber there? Hold on, wait.
I thought she got Ubered there. I'm not
And
sure,
then the
but
two guys is at the house?
because from what I understand, she thought she was going to hang out with him.
Right. And then they
And
were there.
when she got there, he had friends there with him as well.
And then he was doing his live, and then he went to sleep at 9 o'clock and then woke up at 4 a.m. This is allegedly what he said.
Right.
And then, walked into the room and she was all disheveled and shit like that. And that was that.
I guess.
Akedmics pulled that. It says that the drugs impacted her memory and caused her to lose consciousness. She claims that she later was woken up around 4 a.m. in a bedroom by Akedmics, who was pulling her hair, prying open her legs, trying to go inside her. She accuses Akedmics of penetrating her anally and vaginally, and says she was begging him to stop and crying for most of this assault, but losing her ability to move physically. This is crazy, man. This is hard to read. I'm sorry, you guys.
Right back to that.
Says the following day.
Bro, why do they do this though?
Do what?
If you're famous, I don't get it. I understand your ego. All right, fine, your ego, whatever. But you could pick up the phone and be like, I need 10 of y'all.
Well, because a lot of them, they can't perform. They can't. If always a lame, always a lame. Once a lame, always a lame. You're always gonna be like that. And it doesn't matter if they got 100 women around them; they're still the same person. They're sick. They're like, they feel so belittled that they need to belittle other people to feel good about themselves. Kind of
hurt people.
According to the lawsuit, she asked Akedmics for details about what happened the previous night. He allegedly showed her a trash can that contained 2 condom wrappers, which suggested to her after the pool deck attack that the 2 men had taken her into another room in the house and continued to assault her brutally. According to her, as she watched the video, she looked like she was just lying there lifeless, which did not sit right with her. This is crazy, man. It says, according to text messages included in the lawsuit, Akedmics told her to get tested. So he has text messages that he sent her, or she has text messages that he sent her, where he said, get tested, allegedly. She said she found the statement odd. The suit argues that the text was proof that Akedmics...
Bro, that would make me nervous as hell. Somebody say, get tested. What the hell you gonna think right away? You gonna think,
does he have something?
Maybe. Listen, bro.
Who had not slept with her for over a year, engaged in unprotected intercourse with her that night. She contacted her lawyer for advice. The authorities first told her to visit the hospital and get an RAPE kit, and she did. The kit purportedly led to the discovery of traces of Akedmics sperm.
Woo!
So Akedmics sperm was found inside.
Money shot. That's the money shot right there. That's the money shot, sir.
That's crazy.
You're out of here, bro.
I remember when this shit came out, and I was like, I didn't really comment on it too much. I just, a lot of people were like kind of going at her, saying that maybe she was trying to set him up. But I just always seemed like the story just didn't add up.
But does traces of him in her mean that she was SA'd?
Yes, because even if she wasn't, his statement says that he was, because his statement said that he never slept with her. His statement says that he came home and, he didn't see with her. So if there's semen of him in there, that means he lied. Once a liar, always a liar. So that negates any other thing that comes after that.
So the two dudes were protected and you wasn't. You dumb. That's what you call a smoking gun.
So
No
the
dick.
thing is, was that like his girl or somebody saw on the side? Because she
She
came all the way from what, Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania,
Right.
but
So it wasn't. It's
said they
not
knew
like
each other
some
for
chick
2
down the
years
street. So what? Why was she there initially? Do you know?
to hang out with him. She said they hadn't hung out in a year since prior to that.
So they've
You
known each
already know
other
where you
before.
already know how a lot of chicks act, man. They waiting around for a celebrity to call them. Oh, yo, I'm in town, yo.
Yeah, but my thing is, when these chicks go there, right? They know there's a possibility they may have to give something up. They probably
Facts.
want to anyway. So
Facts.
why not just be like, yo, are you interested in this? And 99% of the time they're gonna say yeah.
Yeah, but I think what's understood don't need to be said though.
But why do you need to drug them to do that? When, like, if somebody's gonna come all the way from Pennsylvania to whatever, they already know the deal. You know what I mean?
So you think he set her up with the dudes? He set her up?
Well, if she was given these drugs, if they okay, I'm assuming they found drugs in her system when she did the rape kit and all that. It's possible. So if they found that and then it shows that she was definitely given some type of substance to make her impaired, right?
Mhm.
So if that comes to light and then they found his semen in there when he already came out and said he never slept with her, then she's gonna win this case. He's gonna be in prison. He's gonna
Well,
like
the question is, what lasts longer in in the body? Traces of that or traces of drugs? Because
that
obviously she didn't get
that
it done
that would
that
last
night.
longer because she had the kit done right after. Like for
Right at
instance, you remember the movie Hangover?
yeah.
Well, the reason why they didn't really know something happened when it's called the grape drug is because it dissolves in your blood fast. So
Mm.
by the time you wake up the next day, it usually goes away very fast. But
Mm.
because they went that night, that's how they found out they were roofied. You know what I mean? But it's the grape drug is meant to dissolve fast. So if you went and did something the next day, it won't be in your system anymore.
Wow, I never knew that.
But the
Never knew
other
that.
things staging your system much once it's there, they can find it somewhere.
He
Once they
he
do
get that he get
swabs.
that soul tie. He give her a soul
You
tie.
Here, if you got hair follicles and stuff like that, that's also gonna show up. But to find actual semen of his DNA, because the other two dudes seem like they strapped up.
Yeah. And he's
So,
dumb. He's dumb, especially if you're not going to try to wife the chick. Why are you raw dogging?
dude, it's even like the dude fresh and fit there when he got this chick pregnant there, or whatever. I'm like, yo, you guys hitting these chicks raw dog? Like, what is going
But
on?
she said they talked about it though. You remember?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, bruh, if you ain't gonna wife her up, what are you doing? You know what I mean? And if you just meeting these chicks coming off of IG, how do you know what situation they left before they got to you?
No, niggas don't care.
It's crazy.
They don't care. They don't care, bro.
About this woman in the kit. She then spoke with authorities in person. Photographs were taken of her bruised arms, back, butt, and legs. Oh my God, academics, this don't look good.
Yeah, you bruising them? Damn, dog.
Well, it could have been from the two guys, not necessarily him.
Yeah, but well, it did sound like she was fighting back. I heard stuff breaking, falling all over the place.
Bro, this don't look good for you, bro. It says she recorded a wire call with academics, and he graphically recounted and admitted to having intercourse with her, even going so far to describe her vagina and private parts. Despite taking her allegations to the police, it says she chose silence per the lawsuit. Now, this is what academics said about the situation. It said the academics denied assaulting her and claimed he was asleep in his home while the two John Does, the men that she's accusing, allegedly assaulted her on the pool deck. Academics acknowledged the surveillance footage of the alleged attack, but he said she was getting a train ran on her by his two homies at the pool deck.
I want to see the tape. We got to see the tape.
Apparently, he gave it to Police.
We got to see the tape, yo. Because you could tell if a chick is lifeless or not. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying?
Suit alleges that Academics defamed her by accusing her of voluntarily having an orgy with his friends at his home while maintaining that he never participated at all. All right, man. So there you guys have it. Academics seems like he knows something about this situation is not right. Why would you deactivate your Instagram page? Even in the reports, it's saying that academic semen was found in the RAPE kit. It's crazy. So you can't say that you wasn't involved with her because you had DNA found, bro. So that's a crazy part of the investigation. I think he made himself look really guilty deactivating his IG page. I don't know if he did it because he doesn't want the backlash or if there's some truth to these allegations and he doesn't want to hear about it. This is just a crazy situation. We can officially say Academics is OVO just by having these allegations because you shouldn't get accused of something like this. And this is what I always tell you guys,
I
man.
was just about to
If you
say
a
that.
successful man, you need to be trying to find one woman to lock it down with. Trying to live that lifestyle, bro, it's always going to end up in a bad situation. You know what I mean? So
That's
this
not
is
true.
crazy. The report
not
was crazy
true,
to
bro.
me. It was hard to read because it doesn't seem like this woman is lying.
Michael
If
B.
it
Jordan.
comes out that she is lying or was lying, I'm gonna come back and let y'all know she was a
Right.
liar. But even if Academics had his homeboys in his house and they did that, Academics is a complete civilian. He has no reason why he shouldn't turn them in if they did something like that in his house. There's no and honestly, even if you're not a civilian, even if you're a street dude, if somebody do something like that, if you ain't gonna do nothing to them, you should turn them in, bro. That should be unacceptable. Women, children, old people, always off limits in the streets. So it doesn't matter what the situation was. If they did that and Academics knew about it, he should have turned them in or did something to him himself. And he's obviously not going to do nothing himself. So he should have called the police to turn them in, just being who he is. He should have covered his behind, if nothing else.
He's a punk though. This dude he's gonna ride for people who wouldn't ride for him. I can tell you that right now.
I think he goes by money. You pay him good, he'll do whatever you want.
I doubt them people gave him bread because they don't seem like they were people that they probably were some hangers on that that like chilling with him because he got some type of status. I doubt there were any notable people that got bread like that.
I look at him like a scum.
You can tell he got no loving when he was growing up. He didn't get nothing.
Nah. It's like and that's what I'm saying. It's like when you look at him and you could see where he's begging for attention. Begging for attention.
I could go ahead.
I was gonna say he's compromised in this whole Drake beef because the last song that they dropped with all of the pedophilia stuff in it's kind of like what they're talking about because the drug Ozempic.
Yeah, that's the weight loss drug.
Right. Well, Ozempic, they've been using it as a grape drug for women.
No.
Yeah, it hasn't really hit the market yet, but yes.
Will it knock you out?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but there's a link there somewhere. And apparently if you go back and look at the I think the cover of Meet the Grams. And so far videos come out of somebody saying that the Drake lied about the whole thing. Someone actually have all those things, and it was at a hotel he stayed in Brooklyn one night when he threw out those medicine tools and a lot of different stuff because his name's on the prescription. They found him. It's really his.
Oh, what's that? That was that Mark Hotel they call it, the Mark.
Right. So the reason that here's the thing. Academics own stocks in the same company that makes that drug. You can YouTube if y'all want to check. Just go to Academic website on one of his last, because I watch his stuff about him once in a while, and he actually talked about it in his stream, and he explained the prescription doses that Drake got and how long he might have been on the drug. So it was something that just started, but there was like 5 bottles. So I'm assuming.
How come this dude is still fat?
Well, he had a liposuction. So once you get a BBL and stuff like that, there are things that you got to take because this drug is used for weight loss.
Right.
That's what they use it for. So it helps lose weight in whatever. So that's what he started taking. But I heard also that they use it for other stuff as well.
That's
And
crazy.
it's like I don't know what the dosage is, but he had 5 pill bottles he threw out. Like
The first time I heard of Ozempic is so crazy. So I went to because every morning I go get me and my girl some Asiago bagels. You feel me? Asiago bagels with the plain cream cheese, lightly toasted. If you know me, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that the first time I heard of Ozempic, it was on the news.
damn.
Like, and it was like they were promoting it. It was like on like Good Morning
Well,
America.
it's very expensive. Like $1,000 a pill type thing. It's very expensive.
They say Busta on that now too. Actually,
I don't know.
yeah, because
I guess
Busta.
it's
You
a
seen
weight
Busta
loss.
lately? He dropped a lot of weight, bro.
Yeah, he
A
was
lot.
really sick and everything.
Oh, he was sick.
Yeah. He had like massive surgery and some things went on with him. I guess he better
Mm,
now. That's good, man. That's
he looked like the
one of,
old Bus back from back in the day.
one of my favorite rappers of all time.
Yeah, mine too. Mine too.
What it is right now, Buster. What it is right now,
I,
Buster.
Busta was definitely one of my favorite MCs. Jay-Z was too, but
Yeah, I
no
like
one.
Jay though. I didn't like the person, but I like the artist.
Yeah. But anyway, let's wrap this video up.
Yeah.
Got a couple more seconds on it. Let's get it.
else. You call the police to cover your own ass. You know what I'm saying? So this is a crazy situation. The fact that he didn't do that lends to him being involved in my opinion. You know what I mean? I think
Facts.
if you wasn't involved, you had no problem calling the police on them for that. Or at least putting a report in, hey, this girl is saying that this happened at my house. I had nothing to do with that. I kicked the dudes out the house, but y'all need to go investigate that. Something. You know what I mean? Something. So the fact that he didn't do anything like that lends to it's saying, Akedmics may have had some involvement in this. We don't know.
Yo, I guarantee you, because he looked like he a herb, right? I guarantee you them dudes came in and said, yo, listen, man, we about to run this on your girl, bro. I'm saying you ain't gonna say nothing. I guarantee you they bust up on him like that. And he just, all right, I'm gonna go back and finish this live stream, okay?
Hey,
You guys do what you gotta do, okay?
you never know.
Clown. He a clown.
It'll play out,
He's
man.
like
We'll
a
see how it
dirty
plays
guy.
out as I get updates on this.
And there's people out there that's gonna say, oh, all
And
these
here's
women trying to take powerful men down. No,
here's
bro.
the thing. Him and Drake's been really close.
Yep.
And a lot of stuff they've been doing. So they could be linked because in that is it Euphoria? No, it's 616. He mentions academic and he says Ak is acting compromised. You know what I'm saying?
And allegedly, I don't know how true this is. I saw a headline. They were talking about he threw a party for Diddy himself.
Yeah, it seemed like they were having those parties in Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even, I'm talking about Ack. I'm not even
Or
talking
Ak.
about Drake. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and he tells on himself, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, let's finish this video. This dude's crazy.
I'll bring it to the channel and let you guys know what I think. But that's all we got right now, man. Urban Legend with Levins, you know what it is. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you like the content, donate to the Cash App. Stay tuned for the live stream.
All right.
I gotta start getting that shit with my Cash App and everything.
Bro. Hollywood is a weird place, man. I ain't trying. Listen, I do music and all that, but I ain't trying to be a part of none of that, bro. I'm good. Y'all could keep all that.
Hey, I'll be at the fucking Diddy party.
You know what? That's crazy. Don't be. I hope not, man. Don't make me have to come in and get you.
Hey. Everybody goes to the Diddy
3
party.
hours.
Everybody goes to the Diddy party. It's just that a lot of them leave early. Like, yo, you know what's
They said
crazy?
the party starts at 12.
You know how freaky a party is that Luke leaves early?
Yeah, that's
Like,
that's the party that nobody need to be at.
yo, like a lot of cats go, Denzel, all these cats, they said by 10:30, 11 o'clock, they out of there. Yeah.
Anyway, P. First official video of the transporter room. We got Peapod Cove in the building,
Yo, you know what's
chopping it up.
crazy? I haven't even done a live stream yet on my own. I think I might do one
Hey,
tonight though.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you around, man. We got you, we got our girl Asana on there. She's gonna be popping in. We're gonna do a bunch of different things to see what we feel comfortable talking
Yeah,
about, man.
definitely.
It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to the next one, bro. You know,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna come see you later. See all that aroma going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Yeah, man.
man.
It's good to hopefully I can get you on my stream soon.
Yeah, man. Just send me the link, man. You already know the door is open, and
Yeah.
I'll be more than happy to participate, man. Definitely. But
Hell
anyway,
yeah.
brother, salute, man. I'm about to get ready to go to work soon.
Peace out.
Yeah,
Peapod
yeah.
Cove out.